Hey everybody, Ron again, here with the Arkansas CW here at Bentonville Film Festival. And I'm with Lin Q and Katasha of the movie Cracked.
Yes.
How are you ladies doing today?
We're doing
Great.
good. How are you doing?
Pretty good, really good. And so can you give us a quick synopsis of the movie?
Sure. My name is Lin Q Young. I'm the writer, director, producer of Cracked. It's a short story that is actually based on my childhood. It's a coming-of-age story about the loss of innocence, and it's about what a young girl who falls in love for the first time.
And what was, as you said, you was inspired by your childhood. Any
Yes.
other outside influences as well, or is it just mostly that?
No, it's really based on my childhood. It's something, I just thought about some things, people say write what you know, and I thought about some things that was most impactful for me that I remembered vividly when I was a child, and I kind of just used poetic license and merged a story together.
Definitely. And any stories that you have in between takes, after takes, or setting up?
We got some, well, let's, Katasha, if you can remember some stuff.
I just remember Lin Q working with the two leads, the young actors. Mm-hmm. It wasn't either of their first time acting, but it's such a sensitive subject, mm-hmm. and they were really dedicated to getting it right, so to speak. And there is no right or wrong, but they were dedicated to giving life to the characters. Mm-hmm. So watching Lin Q work with them and seeing each take change and form as she was, she would take them to the side and have their conversations, and whatever those conversations were, we're not privy to, right. But you saw it on the screen. You saw it in, Camera Village. Right. So, that was amazing.
Any websites or social media you have you guys want to promote today?
Sure. Well, I'm the writer, director, producer. Mine is linqueayoung.com, linqueayoung.com. And Instagram, it's Lin Q Young as well, and you can also go to @CrackedTheShort. Katasha, tell them what you did on the film.
I am the associate producer and co-casting director.
Oh wow!
On the film, yeah.
So you picked out the two young leads. It seems like.
I was a part of that, very integral part of that, and that was fun. That was very fun. Yeah.
What was about them that made them stick out to you?
There was a raw talent, and then with them separately, mm-hmm. and then when they came together, there was this chemistry between them, and they worked really well together, and they vibed off of each other, and it came through in the audition room, and it followed through all the way to on set. Yeah,
that must have been something that see from A to Z, pretty
mm-hmm.
much.
Absolutely. And I'll let Lin Q say their names because we're talking about them, but we.
Oh yeah. Well, it's funny because I usually cast all my films, but being that Katasha is an actor as well, mm-hmm. very great actor, she had some people that she was able to kind of introduce me to. So it was incredible. It's Tatum Marilyn Hull, who played Toya, and Malachi Hurd, who played Poochie. Very talented. Poochie was 16, Malachi was 16 in real life, and Toya was 12.
Oh, wow.
And she actually had her first kiss on camera.
Oh wow!
Yeah, incredible. But a funny story was that it was supposed to be like your first makeout kiss. Mm. Do you remember your first makeout kiss?
Yes.
All right.
I do.
I love that.
Very vaguely, but I remember the emotions behind all of that.
Were you nervous?
It was just heat of the moment type of thing. You just went in and it was car crash. We're gonna do it or we're not gonna do it. You tell me, girl.
That's hilarious.
Because Cracked is about the loss of innocence, it was so important that I wanted her to actually get that experience without the camera being around. So we made it a tap kiss, and I made sure that it was the last scene of the entire film. So that awkwardness of her knowing she has to do this mm-hmm. was gonna come, nervousness and stuff would actually come through on the camera.
Right.
And it did. But your social, all your stuff.
All of my stuff is Katasha Acosta. My website is katasha-acosta.com. And Instagram, Twitter, Facebook is all Katasha-Acosta.
Awesome. Thank you so much, ladies. I'm really excited to see what this has to offer, and I hope I can catch it one day.
I hope you too.
Yes.
And thank you so much for the CW for having us today.
Of course.
Thank you
so
so
much.